Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Miridam Sai and you're watching Multi YouTuber, and today is Wednesday, and as you all know, it's our time to know what has been happening in the world of tech. So without any delay, let's get into the video. So first update of the day comes from iPhone. So iPhone has launched its iPhone 12 series, having iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now there are a lot of great features like the new display, having the ceramic coats on the iPhone 12 Pro Max, having the top of the line processor, A14 Bionic chip. But the thing that really excites me is the new camera setup, and now talking about the Pro and Pro Max, they have got the LiDAR detectors as well, which enhances the overall implementation for the augmented reality. And on top of that, the most interesting feature, I think, that will change everything, is that all the iPhone 12s will have 4K video recording at 60 frames per second. That has been seen in other phones as well, but the striking difference is that it will be in 10-bit SDR along with Dolby Vision. And this kind of videos need top of the line hardware, top grade equipment to edit and everything, but you can record at 4K 60 frames per second at 10-bit SDR with Dolby Vision. You can edit it on the go and share it with your 5G. And on your screen you can right now see the footages from of the 10-bit SDR, the examples. This won't justify you are watching this at 1080, and I'm also editing this video at 1080, so there is a lot of loss in quality, but you can basically determine what it looks like. And when I was looking at these features, when I was looking at these video references, the first thing was this can be used for movie productions, high quality, short movies, or for some sorts like drone shots. You can see it on your you can attach this phone with drones and you'll get great quality videos for movies. And another difference from other phones was that in other phones the camera lens would have stabilization, the whole thing, but the difference in the new iPhone series is that the sensor has stabilization. So instead of moving the heavy part, they are moving the sensor itself, and that, according to them, enhances the video stabilization. So another striking difference is the you can take night mode photo with any camera available on your iPhone, either that be the selfie camera, the telephoto camera, or the wide angle camera. You can take night mode with any of these cameras, and there is high quality post processing with the new chip, and it was really interesting. I was watching the whole live launch, and there are a lot of new features, and I think this series is pulling in the pro users, like those who use their phones for productivity, to shoot videos, to shoot photos, to do their job, I think, to earn, to be productive all the time. And all the Apple products have been there for using for these creative stuffs, and now iPhone has the similar features, the 10-bit SDR video, or be the top of the line processors and everything. So that means that increases the whole capability, and there are a lot of other additions as well, in the durability, in the waterproof. It has IP68 rating, so you can submerge it into 6-meter deep water for 30 minutes and you'll have your phone back working in perfect condition. And there are a lot of other features, and fact that the iPhone mini 12 mini will cost you only about $699. That is targeted towards the high end budget segment, and then other phones will cost $999, $1099. But yes, definitely. And I was keeping all the other features aside, keeping even the 5G aside, the camera setup, the productivity you can have with this phone, strikes me. And I'm really interested to seeing what the real camera performance is like when the reviews come out. and you guys don't subscribe, so we cannot have an iPhone over here to get the review. So please subscribe, so the next time we see iPhone 20, 22, 23, we might have we might buy one and we can test it on this channel as well. So subscribe please. Well, another update comes from Messenger. So Messenger is updating itself. We have been hearing that it will be merged with Instagram, and Facebook is trying to merge all its platform into one place, integrating each and every platform so it can be used in the optimum state. So now the Messenger logo is more like influence from Instagram as well, and that means you can reply, be connected with your friends from Instagram, from Facebook and everything on one single messaging app. That makes it a really great feature. So and I'm definitely excited to see what real implementation would be, how people will react. But this can be really great because you will get all your messages in one place. That makes it in my opinion easy to manage the messages as well, and makes the overall connectivity, the social media handling easier. But definitely it comes on to the implementation, and I am really interested to see how the whole implementation is going on for this new kind of setup that Facebook is aiming at. So another update is about Google Meet. So Google Meets is introducing the breakout room. So we had breakout rooms in Zoom. So Zoom did give breakout rooms. So educators, the teachers could break their class into smaller groups for discussions, and that was very, very fruitful. So now Google Meets is also introducing this new features for some educators, where they can use the breakout room feature for Google Meet, and that is really interesting and exciting because Zoom is giving you unlimited time for the COVID period for schools, but Google Meet already gives you unlimited time with a limited number of members, and to have breakout rooms means that's a really great feature to have for the colleges and schools who have been aiming at using Google Meet. So having this one feature can change the whole course of game into this online conferences, online classes. So really interested to see Google Meet's implementation of the breakout rooms, because I have been on Zoom breakout rooms and they work really great, but let's see how Google Meet breakout rooms work. But yes, it won't be available to everybody, it will be only available to some educators out there. So another update I have is a really interesting one. So India has joined hands with UK in a drive against encrypted messaging. So we all know on social media, either that be WhatsApp, either that be Messenger, either that be any other messaging platform, we will have end-to-end encryption nowadays that doesn't let anybody spy on you, anybody read those messages, not even people from the the app's platform itself. It is encrypted on your phone, and it only decrypts on the phone of the the receiving end, and that makes the whole privacy thing really effective, and you feel much safer. But now countries like UK, India, Canada, US and other countries have joined and request to protest against these social media giants, saying that they need to help the countries regulate these things. They need to give access to the government so that they can handle law enforcement, because a lot of crimes related to children, to women, and all the other crimes happen over these platforms. Either that be sharing of content, either that be any other things. So the governments want access to these messaging. They are against the encrypted messaging thing. So I think that's good in a way, because there will be better law enforcement. But not having end-to-end encryption in the messaging means that there will be we won't feel the kind of safety we do feel now, because our messages are not easy to read for anybody. It's virtually impossible. So we feel safe while texting someone. But if that's removed, if that's removed by some way for someone, not even for everyone, but there is a chance that our messages will be viewed, and that creates a sense of panic, because we have been seeing a lot of these hack things, a lot of these ransomwares. We have seen YouTube accounts get hacked, we have seen Twitter accounts get hacked, and removing the end-to-end encryption will affect the privacy of the users. So it would be interesting to see how social media giants, all these social media platforms will react to this request from these governments. But yeah, if end-to-end encryption is removed, then that means privacy will be at risk, because anybody with the required skill set can view the messages on the internet, because there will be no encryption, and that could be very, very dangerous. And that opens a new range of vulnerabilities for a person. So I was really worried about this when I was reading this. What will these social media giants decide? So what do you think about this? What do you think about the iPhone update? What do you think about the Messenger update of the Google Meets, and everything discussed in this episode of Tech News? Do let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, do leave a like, and yes, press that bell icon so every time I upload a new video you get notified, and also subscribe to the channel. That helps me keep the channel running, keep the content coming out. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Yeah.